Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video we are going to be doing the contract called Work Transport Evacuation. So for this contract we have to bring a CAT 745C into town, or what's listed as the fire department parking lot. So it's pretty close to your garage. It's basically if you go from your garage into town and you take a left, like through like an alley kind of thing, it's right there. So yeah, we brought out the Boar. Probably not a great truck for it, but it's something that I haven't used in a while. So yeah, I brought up the maintenance add-on. I figured I can just drive this truck around and use the maintenance part of it for other stuff if I need it. But I don't know if I'll actually do that, because once we bring this thing back into town, it's like right next to our garage, so I don't know if we'll actually end up using it or not. But with the second truck we have ZikZ 605R, and that is going to bring a Western Star Twinsteer, the 6900, onto the second map up to the mine. And it's not up in the top right corner, because this is one of those stage missions. You have to first bring the CAT to the fire department parking lot, and after that it unlocks the second stage, which you can then bring the Twinsteer up to the mine on the burned forest. And I was going to go to the right there, but I realized that was probably a bad idea. I'm not actually entirely sure where we're at, but I think I need to take a right here to go across the river. So we'll probably have to wait and see here in just a second. I know I've gone down all these roads, but I think I'm on sort of the middle one. Off to my left is probably the one that I normally take. So I'm like one road south. But we'll see. I think this is actually the worst crossing, the longest one, if I remember correctly. Man, that's... The engine's on in that CAT too. This is not good. Okay, yeah, you can see the water tank actually through the trees over there, and the burned out infrastructure, the big red building there. So yeah, I'm one road away from where I normally, or maybe not normally, but one of the crossings that I usually use. So yeah, we should be coming up here. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll just take a left and we'll go across. Instead of going to the right and crossing right there, I probably should take that one, but whatever. Yeah, you can cross the river right through there, but I just don't... I don't like that crossing. I feel like this is probably better for us. Even though it's a little bit longer of a crossing, probably better. But yeah, we're basically going north right now, northeast, and we want to be going southeast, which is kind of where that would be going, but yeah, I don't know, that crossing is not terrible by any means. I could definitely do it, but I'm just looking at the fuel right now. We might have fuel issues with this one. I don't know how many trucks I got laying around, but I know I do have a lot of them laying around, but I've actually stole fuel out of a lot of them, and I don't know how many of them are actually very close. I think I have the Aramatsu Forester, actually, probably the closest one. So you guys might remember going through here not too long ago. I was just going to say, I might have a CAT 745C off on the left over there, but I think I recovered that. I remember driving the CAT out to a new spot for the cargo containers, so I don't think I have that CAT over there. And I moved one of the Aramatsu Foresters and might be able to see the other one. I don't think you probably could. But yeah, I mean, we're doing all right. I don't think we'll run out of fuel in a bad spot if we do. Let's see here. I think I'll follow the main road. I know before I cut through there. I think with this one I'm just going to follow the main road. But yeah, the cat is definitely recovered. We might be able to see it. I think we're too far south. Oh, I forgot I even had it in low plus with diff lock on. It was going pretty good there, so noticeably faster and high. The only thing, it's kind of bouncy. We're bouncing around. But yeah, up here, the road is going to split. You can take a right or a left. Both of them go towards the garage. I think we're going to take a left, and that is going to go, it's going to be the closest way to get onto the highway or main road or whatever you want to call it. This one we'd have to cross the river again. Okay, let's go low plus and diff lock. Cat's pushing us. Oh, no it's not. Alright, let's move that out. Just give it a second to kind of pull it out. Too early still. We gave it quite a few seconds actually. But yeah, we'll cross here, and then we basically just got to go up the hill and kind of onto the main road. Oh, I had my tires turned a little bit too sharp. It's like, what are we stuck on? Yeah, we're definitely going to run out of fuel before we get there with the all-wheel on and diff lock and pulling this truck. Actually, I could steal from the cat, couldn't I? Pretty sure I can. We'll find out, I guess. Because I don't think there's any way we're going to make it all the way there with the fuel we got. Even though we had a full truck when I left. This thing, it's one of the fuel drinkers of the game. It's been a while since I asked this. What do you guys think of the update? I know water is still a huge issue and it's disappointing, but I mean, at least there's ways to work around it and finish it. But it would be nice to see if they realized these issues and then hopped on and fixed it right away. You know, make the game more playable. Because I've said this a few times before, it just doesn't seem like they really care. They'll put out an update and then be like, oh, well, whatever, you know, the game's there, there's ways to do it. Sort of like the living space in Phase 8. As far as I know, that has still not been fixed, and it's been... Actually, I think since I'm recording this, I don't know what the date is exactly, but let's see, October, so November, December, January, February, March, yeah, so it's basically been 5 months, I think, a little over 5 months now. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. October 13th was when the last update came out, but it was known about a month before that. So it's over 6 months now that the living space issue has been voiced, and as far as I know, I still, like, I haven't got one in probably like a week or so, maybe 2 weeks, something like that. But people still comment on my living space videos saying, yeah, this just cost me 2 hours, I picked up the wrong cargo, or, you know, whatever. Like, it's still an issue, and it's 6 months later. I don't think it'd be that hard of a fix. And so when people were like, oh, I hope this water issue gets fixed right away, this is a big issue, it's like, yeah, it is, but at the same time, the living space one in Phase 8, that was a contract too, and you know, you can't beat the main, I'll call it, part of the game, you know, the contracts basically. You can't beat the main part of the game if you can't complete all the contracts. And you can't beat all the contracts without using an exploit. So basically there was no, still to this day, is no way to beat Phase 8 completely, like just the contracts, not including the tasks. But there's no way to beat Phase 8 without using an exploit. So, I don't know, I think that says a lot more about the game, or at least the game, maybe the company, the game creators, the game developers, whatever you want to say. I have no hopes for the water getting fixed anytime soon. If there's issues like that, like if it was like a small task that, or, I mean, tasks in general don't need to be done to, you know, complete the phase, in my opinion. Like, if I do them all, I enjoy them, but like, if you just wanted to play the contracts and complete the main part of the game, like, it wouldn't matter as much, so I could see how that would be less of an issue. But yeah, if it's like the main part of the game and it's been 6 months and they haven't fixed it, it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. So I have little to no hope that this water issue gets fixed anytime soon, and it's already been, what, a couple weeks? Like, I know it took a few days for it to get figured out. I've told you guys before, I had issues on PTS with filling up my tanks, but I didn't know if it was because they had an update and it worked before the update, but I mean, it could have been the update still, but yeah, now that we know some of the facts, like, it needs to be in liters. I use liters. I mean, you guys can see right now I'm using liters. Actually, let's steal some fuel here. Oh man, the cat has 1 fuel. It's gonna, yeah, it turned off now. I do have some trucks up here, I think, and I know the what is it? The fuel station's up here, so yeah, you can start to see our trucks. But now we're on the main road. We shouldn't need that truck to be on, actually. I forgot what I was going with that, but yeah, I don't. Oh yeah, about the stuff getting, like, being known, whatever, on PTS. So I had 3 full semi-trailers of water get, like, you know, basically deleted, if you will. And I thought that was part of the update thing as well. I'm gonna grab fuel here just because I don't know if this 60 will last us, but yeah. Now the issues are known and the workarounds are known, but I still don't really have much hope that they're gonna fix it anytime soon. So let's there, that should be good. Even though the cat's not full, that's fine. The drop point is just up here to the right, and that'll be the first half of the mission. The second half, as I already said, we'll be moving the Twinsteer. I'll switch it back to day. We'll switch the trucks. And when I switch trucks, I'll show you guys the route that we took and the route that I plan on taking for the next one. And then I'll kind of just, like, once we're done with this, I'll leave the ZikZ up north. It has the maintenance add-on, and I know we have to fix quite a few vehicles. Okay, good. We're good. Yeah, here's kind of like that alley I was talking about. Not really an alley, but there we go. Stage complete. Okay, so here is where we started this mission at on the Albany River. We turned out and went down this road, and we turned here, and this is where we could see our trucks and the burned out infrastructure over here. And this is where I said we could cross, but instead we turned and went through here up to this crossing. And then we went across here, and then here again is where I said I took this shortcut earlier, but we're going to go this way. And then I also said we could turn here. We went up through here and onto this road, and then we followed this all the way down into the city here. So there's our Boar. So for this one, we're going to go out and follow this road. We're going to take a left here, and then take another left into the tunnel. So I've been looking at this for a couple minutes now. I was looking about going left, going up, like through here, but I think we'll just follow the main road. I mean, this will take us all the way up to the mine. And once we get here, I think we'll do what we did with the, what was it, cargo shipping containers? I forget what they were. Oversized cargo, I think that's the name. We'll pull into here, and we'll either take this route or this one. I think we'll take this one and go down and go all the way around and into here. And I think I'll probably just pull forward through here and then over to there. Alright, so here we go. Let's connect onto this. I did run past for the first time on this phase, and I kind of just dropped off fuel at all kinds of locations. I didn't drop off fuel in my ZikZ, but I did into this fuel carrier, so we were able to fill up our roof rack, so that's kind of nice. And now that I think I'm pulling this out of here, I think I'll end up coming back and grabbing that trailer and pulling that out, going to sell it. We also got a trailer up by the railway station warehouse. It's kind of a weird, I don't know why I find it weird, but it seems like a weird name to me. But yeah, we also have a scout fuel trailer up there. I don't think I filled that one though. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Some of them I didn't fuel up all the way. I just drove past, dropped some fuel in it, drove past, dropped some fuel, but that one I filled up all the way. I don't really know why. Oh well. I don't know why. I didn't even think about dropping it into the ZikZ, and I was right there. I'm trying to think of why I didn't. I must have just forgot it was there or something. I don't know. Because it would just make sense to fuel it up, but whatever. Sometimes I don't make sense, I guess. Yeah, we do have the engine on in the Twinsteer back there. We'll probably end up turning it off at some point. Don't really know when. So we got 3 Derry specials on the second map. I'm gonna bring up a 4th one. You guys are probably like, what the heck do you need 4 of them for? I can show you that in just a second, or I mean when we get to the gateway, but basically there's 4 spots that need 2200, well, okay, so there's 3 contracts left that I gotta use water for. One of them, I can use 3 Derry specials, and then I think it's also 3 water trailers, so I'll end up moving that trailer over there too soon. I might have the order wrong. And then there's 4 of them I think that just need 2200, and then I think there's 4 of them that or 3 of them that just need 2200, something like that. And so I'm like, well, I think it was, yeah, 59, so 22 and 37 would be a Derry special and a full trailer's worth. So that's the plan. We'll probably need like basically 3 full missions of Derry special. Alright, here we go. And we're back on the move. Okay. So we got the warehouse up here in front of us. I was looking at some of these, the water booms. And they actually require a lot more materials than I thought. Maybe I'm... like... I know I did them on PTS, or at least some of them. But I thought I don't think they were that much. I mean, they probably were, I just don't really remember. But, or, you know what? It's probably that I just did them, and I didn't do the water towers. Or I did part of the water towers, and not all of them. So I've used more cargo from the warehouses. I bet that's what it is. So it seems like I have less materials that I need for them, kind of. Because I'm pretty sure anyways, I'm going to have to go back to the other map to get some stuff. But honestly, that's kind of how I'd rather have it. Because, like I said, I play the contracts first, normally. I build bridges and that kind of stuff, you know, get vehicles and whatever that you got to do. But once those are done, I basically do all the contracts. And so, like, for example, rebuilding the water towers. We got both of those water towers done now. I'd rather have those done than if I had done the tasks and got the water booms, or I don't really know what else requires materials. I haven't looked into it too much actually, but let's just say some other random mission or task, I guess, required, like, I don't know, service spare parts. I know, like, some, I'm trying to think what else. I don't know, let's just say medium planks, because I know a lot of the warehouses have those. Cabins, you know, some stuff like that. And it's like, well, I already used all of them for the, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I'd rather do them for those first couple of videos because I usually do the contracts first, and that allows me to make those how-to videos on that stuff and like how to get the warehouse, because, you know, if I use the materials to complete the contracts to get the warehouse, then I can grab from that warehouse, and, you know, whereas if I use them to build a boom tower, then I gotta drive a further distance more than likely to go get the materials to then make the warehouse, and it just seems like it's easier if you do it that way. So I'm sorry if I'm rambling on, but hopefully that kind of makes some sense. And I know there was a warehouse at the mine, but it only had 2 oversized cargo, and we already grabbed both of those and did that mission. So we do have another one at the farm where we need to bring, I want to say, I don't remember exactly what it is. It's a four slot cargo, like big shipping container crate or whatever, but I don't think it's called oversized cargo. And I know it's not is it drilling spare parts? No, drilling equipment, I think it is. I think that's 4 slots. I don't know, and we'll see, I guess, but that'll probably be the next video. Yeah, because I think that's the only one that I actually have ready for contract-wise. I have a couple of tasks ready, and I'm starting to move, like, some, what am I trying to say? Like, not repair. Well, some repair. Starting to move vehicles in to do the tasks that require repairing, refueling, and then, like, towing services, basically. So I'm moving in, like, a Pacific P12 with the towing platform add-on. Okay, how we can do this? We'll try and bring that truck as close to us as we can so that it's as tight of turns as we can get, basically. We gotta bring it all the way over there. Alright, take it a little bit slower, maybe? I mean, if this truck flips, I mean the Twinsteer, Twinsteer. If it flips, I'm just going to yank that sucker all the way down into the pit. I'm not going to try and make it pretty at that point. Because all I got to do is get it downhill. Sort of. It would be kind of funny to put it up here and then just drive really close and give it a yank and pull it into there. I'm really tempted to do that. It's calling my name now that I thought about it. I don't know if that's going to be close enough. You guys probably think I'm stupid. It just sounds like a fun thing to do right now, so let's try to push this truck over a little bit. Oh, that's not working at all. Oh, maybe because I attached to it, I don't know. Yeah, we're slowly scooting it over. Oh, man. Oh, there we go. There we go. Set. I don't know if I can get past still. Okay, this might be a little bit sketchy. We're sort of using that truck to keep us in place as well. Alright. This might be fun. Give it a yank off the cliff, huh? I hope it's in reach. If it's not in reach, then I have to come all the way back and pull it down the normal way. That was like a totally spontaneous, spur-of-the-moment thought, and I was like, let's do it. This is probably one of the more exciting things that I've done on the game, just because normally I just do it like kind of how you're supposed to do it, you know? Or how you're maybe not supposed to do it, but kind of expected to do it or whatever. So let's see if we can get this thing. It might need like a crane to reach up there or something. I don't know. It looks a lot farther than it did when I was up there. Okay. Please tell me we're close enough. Yes. Alright, here we go. You know what? That came down fairly peacefully. I'll be honest. That was not what I was hoping. Oops. Sorry about the camera angle. Alright, that was quite a disappointment. I'm sorry if I talked that up. Alright. 890 experience, 9,700 for money. Alright guys, if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe as we're trying to grow the channel, and I would greatly appreciate your help in doing that. And odds are, if you guys like this type of content, you guys will like content that I've made in the past, and also content that I will make in the future. So, as always, stay tuned till the next one. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to watch another video, there's a random video on screen and another playlist. Please be sure to share the video, like it, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those bell notifications so you're notified when I upload. And until next time, peace.